Turkey expects first light aircraft carrier to boost naval capabilities. Turkey, a NATO country, is eagerly waiting for the delivery of its first amphibious assault ship, which doubles as a light aircraft carrier, hoping it could boost the country's military capabilities in the region. The amphibious ship TGC Anadolu is expected to be finished in 2019 and the Navy will accept the operational delivery in 2021. Ozgur Eksi, editor-in-chief of the C4 Defense. Website of a Turkish monthly defense magazine, told Xinhua it will considerably increase the Navy's capability with a multi-role naval air platform, Eksi said. The ship, 232 meters in length, 32 meters in width and 55 meters in height, is reportedly to operate in two different configurations, light carrier and amphibious assault. The construction of the vessel began in 2016. It is designed to meet the various needs and requirements of the Turkish armed forces, such as sustaining long endurance, long-distance military combat or humanitarian relief operations, while acting as a command center and flagship for the Turkish Navy. The ship can also be used for humanitarian assistance or disaster relief capabilities, the military affairs expert added. The project of TGC Anadolu, valued at around $1.3 billion US dollars, will bring one of the most important ships that Turkey ever operated in a move to strengthen the country's naval command, according to experts. The Turkish Navy is transforming into a blue water asset with growing power projection capabilities, said Can Kasapoglu, an analyst at the Center for Economics and Foreign Policy Studies, EDM, in an article published in the pro-government daily Yeni Şafak. Pakistan Navy's blue water ambitions. Editor Strategic Affairs of GVS overviews some of the key defense technologies acquired by the Pakistan Navy to stay updated, vigilant and prepared against arising seaward threats. Pakistan Navy is the guardian of Pakistan's maritime boundaries. An ever-increasing threat of terrorism at sea, piracy and fast-changing geosecurity dynamics in the Indian Ocean region. IOR have encouraged Pakistan Navy to embark on an ambitious modernization plan to commission new warfare assets to develop new capabilities which will enable the Navy to operate in blue waters by 2030. The list of assets being acquired or developed by them includes the following. 1. Type 54AP frigate. The advanced Type 54A is a highly potent naval frigate which is currently the backbone of the Chinese naval fleet. This cutting-edge vessel has a displacement of over 4,000 tons. It is equipped with an advanced radar and sensor suite integrated mast assembly. The main weapon of this frigate is a 32XL vertical launch system armed with HQ-16 surface-to-air missiles along with anti-ship cruise missiles and a sophisticated self-protection system. 2. Hangar-class submarine and Saron. Other D8 countries that urge to have blue water navy capabilities is Indonesia. As the largest archipelagic country, Indonesia is considered to have a strong marine fleet. For this reason, Indonesia needs to improve the capabilities of its navy from green water navy to blue water navy. To increase navy capabilities to become blue water navy, at least Indonesia must have a destroyer fleet, said Indonesian Institute of Sciences researcher, Professor Ikra Nusa Bakti in Makassar several years ago. Indonesia is currently only able to have a green water navy or a frigate-class fleet to strengthen the navy. According to him, the frigate fleet is 4 levels below the aircraft carrier or ranks last after the aircraft carrier, cruiser and destroyer. The D8 Organization for Economic Cooperation, also known as Developing 8, is an organization for development cooperation among the following countries: Bangladesh, Egypt, Nigeria, Indonesia, Iran, Malaysia, Pakistan, and Turkey.
Her name is Stella, a Danish cargo ship made in Bangladesh. Under the scorching summer heat, they build ships here, destined for the icy cold waters of the Baltic Sea. Nonjomnat and his men have never experienced freezing temperatures. but they're confident that the hull they've built can withstand the thickest of ice.
These men are experienced. They have worked on shipyards in Singapore, Dubai. When the global economic crisis hit, many of them lost their jobs. They brought their knowledge home, and now they are sharing it with us.
Shakwet Hussain saw an opportunity in the global economic crisis to start a shipbuilding company. He had spent decades at sea working as a ship engineer and knew that most of the world's commercial vessels were over 20 years old and needed to be replaced. But financing such large ships is costly, and with global finance in turmoil, investors were reluctant to give out loans to build new ones.
We call it a blessings in disguise. You know, when the global decision started, a lot of order cancelled in Korea, Japan and other countries.
So he focused on making small cargo ships. With a price tag of $12 million, his boats are easier to finance, more efficient and environmentally friendly.
German shipping companies went shopping around, compared prices, compared productive facilities in the area, in the world, and eventually decided to settle with Bangladesh, and they didn't regret their decision.
Orders from Germany and Scandinavia are pouring in, keeping the 3,500 men working here very busy. The success of this business is the talk of the town.
Behind me in the distance are Bangladesh's famous shipbreaking yards, notorious for the hazardous conditions in which many workers have lost their lives. Here in the shipbuilding side, it's the complete opposite. Workers here have access to 24 hours medical services, they have helmets, and on top of that, they earn a better living.
After years of breaking ships, Niranjan Nath switched to building them. He says that many more want to come and work here. Stella has brought them jobs and an ocean of opportunities. Nicholas Hawk, Al Jazeera, Chittagong, southern Bangladesh.